Hello everybody. Beyonce had a rough time growing up. She was a very shy and quiet girl who constantly bullied her classmates. So she became withdrawn and even and afraid even to put in hand up in class. She got teased about big ear, big ears, and was called dumb. She remembers one boy in a class, a boy at school, brought her and made her and made her even uh, usheress and insecure. He called her dumb, stupid, and angry. And she she felt very sad, and she's very sad. I was ready, I was ready, I was ready, and I was already shy, and I just and I just and I just believe it. For the I were boys, I were the boys, I were the boys all the time because I was chunky. For for 6 months in middle school, he he she wore her in hair a bun because she afraid God she was built by her classmates. They would cut her long hair, and then when she was 7 years old, she a teacher dance encouraged her joy in talent show. In talent show, uh, I was scared. I was terrible, and I wanna do it. But I remember I working and I working out, and I scared and I scared. But when the music when the music when the started music, I I I I I think what happened. I don't know what happened. At the end, I standing ovation and won the show. Oh my God! Oh my God! This is amazing. Oh, I know before that. I oh I I just changed. I know to before that, but I haven't been on a stage I know, I know. I, I know. Before that, I want to be a singer. I want to be a singer. But uh, she's starting. She's starting. She's starting a bit on going on a talent show, and she don't, and she didn't, and she couldn't beat Chinese and and couldn't feel very sick before um, performance. She was as a way to overcome, as a way she's overcome shyness and insecurities. She invited her or after a year she called such fears. I had someone I had uh, someone that when when I go to work and when I on a stage, this after year I have created kite protect me and who I really and who I really mm, who I really where really who I am really on the stage or really I see on a stage or TV show or on a TV show. Oh, who is girl? Who is girl? Who is girl? That's not me. I wouldn't dare to do that. I wouldn't dare to do that. Uh, Now, in a late one in a late mm, 90 19,090 by Beyonce become global famous in the world. She in the world as the leader uh, R&B Destiny Child and and Beyonce's father quit his job in order to manager there. This decision include reduce half part income uh, for her family and and her and her parents to move squared apartments. But Destiny's Child become a best-selling girls group in the world. Beyonce relived the suffer from depression for a few years. Destiny Child broken in to 2006 and her long-time boyfriend cheated her. I didn't eat. I stayed home and I stayed home. I was in really blessed badly in my life in my life going going through a lonely period, I I ask myself who I am, who is my friend, who are my friends. My life changed. Her mother was biggest support through the dark times. Beyonce started her solo career and smashing record after records. His success was his success was unable, but the first the first he record label don't believe her. In 2019, in 2003, I'm I the I my I the first I had my album when I through it, and when I played through it for labor. They talk they talk they talk so they saw I never hit on album. I guess they I get they can write. I have a file. I have a file. So learn learned. Never doubt your potential and potential and and believes myself when no one when no one when no one when no one else does when no one else does, including her time Destiny Child. Beyonce is one of best-selling musicians in the world. She she sold 128 millions 28 millions record, and she won 22 Grammy, and the most nominated in the world of awards. Also, Forbes Amazing call her arena named her the most powerful female musical entertainment in the entertainment industry. I can never be safe. I always tried and go against the grain. As soon as I accomplished one thing. I accomplished one thing. I just set a higher goal, and that's that's how I've success after success. One thing happened that broke her when broken her. Uh, it is few years have Billie Ivy become suffer a miscall. The first she heard because about the first she heard a bit um, music beautiful About 2 years ago, I was pregnant. And the first time I hear um, a bit sound, the most beautiful music. I pick up our names. I pick our names, and I always thought, uh, uh, look like baby words look like. I was feeling material. I flew on the on I flew on back New York to check a doctor, but but I don't hear it. Literally, uh, I I still hear it, which I still hear it, but there's no heartbeat. She was a very, so she lost, the child in a stage, in an early stage. She's very heartbroken, but the music, but with the help of music, she can she found a way to cope with the pain. I went to say studio, and I wrote the saddest in a life I have been in life. There is a therapy. There is a therapy for me, because it was saddest things I have been through. As she became more and more successful, that shy girl full of insecurity was long gone. She turned for the better, into the woman who knows what what she wants, and goes for it. Yeah, she know she wanted so, uh, 1 million record, and she sold, she had and I sold, and she sold 1 million records. I want to go platinum, and I went platinum. I have been working non-stop since when I was 50 years old. 50 years old. I don't know, so child, but her successful career took a toll mental mental health. So she took her one took a year off, focus myself herself, because even the biggest even the biggest success, and all the money and all money in the world as not important, your mental health. She it was beginning fuzzy. I couldn't even tell which day and which city I was at. I was sit at ceremony, and 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 they were to give awards. Um, I was just thinking about the performance. My mother was a very patient, or very president, and keep saying, I have to take care myself. And after all the pain she faced, through the years, with the support of her family, and her faith, the fashion charter of Saphir, because less necessary. So Beyonce eventually let go of ego, because she no longer need her, as she come less obsessed with profession. It's about not a profession, it is a purpose. We have to care about our bodies and what we put in them. Women have to take the time to our mental health. Take time yourself. Take time your spiritual, and without feeling guilty or selfish. So in order to deep depression, and anxiety, or even prevent them from ever happening. You have to take care of yourself, your mental health. Take a step. See different, and see your life a different perspective. Take the time to help yourself. We are humans. We are just humans. We all tired and sick, by how we feel, when things don't as go plan. Take time to help yourself. When I am not feeling the best, I ask myself, what are you gonna do? Do about it? I use the negativity to feel the chance for the best into better me. And if things and even in your life become unable, and you start feel like you can cope with everything, and things are starting to get out of control. Start talking about your feelings, and ask for help. Share your problems. Share your problems with friends. Share your problem with family, and even uh, help professional help. Ask professional help. Take care yourself. You deserve to be happy. Work on yourself a bit little every day. As soon as you alarm girls, 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 get up morning, go off in the morning, get up without thinking, put your best clothes, and wear them with confidence. So around for a day and go for it. Do something just for yourself, just for you. Do something makes you happy. You thank you. You say with family and and your friends, how much you love them. You thank you myself. I thank myself. I respect you. And you say how strong you are. How strong you are. Accept things you can't, and focus things you can't. Eat healthy, eat healthy, and get good night's sleep. Wake up tomorrow and repeat. What's your story?